Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. This is going to be a games pickups video. It's probably going to be a really quick one because I've not really been buying that many games yet again. And I don't know, I just can't really see me buying that many games before Christmas because obviously Christmas is coming up. I want to save my money for that. And I'll probably be getting some games for Christmas as well, like I usually do. So yeah, buying games is kind of, I don't know, just been on a bit of a hiatus, shall we say. And I've only been buying PlayStation 4 games because I've got enough like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games. I really need to like try and get through some of them. I have been trying to play through some PS2 games. Some I've managed to beat, and some I've just given up on because they're just rubbish. So yeah, I'm definitely tackling that backlog, trying to get rid of some games that I just don't like or I'm not really a big fan of. So but anyway, yeah, we'll get to the PlayStation 4 games here. I'm actually expecting a knock at the door in the next hour. It could be any time in the next hour. So hopefully I can get through this before the knock at the door comes. Just a quick house repair. So yeah, let's do this, shall we, guys? So the first one's a rebuy for the PlayStation 4, and that is Resident Evil Revelations. Again, the lighting here's weird. It's I don't know. It's a bit of a dull day. So yeah, I got this game on PS3. It was original on the DS, but I never got it on the 3DS. Sorry, I don't have a 3DS. I've got a DS, but not a 3DS. So it comes with just a disc. I'm guessing the original came just with like a, you know, telling you the controls. So again, I'm not really too bored about manuals nowadays because you don't really just get a bit of paper. Really, that's very good condition. So yeah, I think this was like £12. I think this was. Yeah, played through this one already. Pretty damn good game. Like I really like it. I like the characters. So Jill's and Chris they're good in this game. I like the new characters. Parker. Parker's a really funny character. Um, Also really like Jackass and um, Grinder. Can think of the name. Yeah, Jackass and Grinder. Those guys are brilliant. I really wish there was more of them in this game because they were there, but I wanted to see more of them because they were really funny. What was it? Keith and Quint, I think their names are. But yeah, Jackass and Grinder, that's their code names. Really funny dudes. I love those guys. They're hilarious. But yeah, I just really like the fact that it takes place on a ship. Mostly on a ship. The Queen Zenobia and the Terra Grigia, and there's another one. I think there's like 3 different ships. And yeah, like they're fighting like kind of like aqua life, like they're like kind of mutated aqua lives, like kind of like weird like whale looking things and stuff. There's just a lot of like cool looking enemy types, like mutated piranhas and things. Just a really cool game. Like I really like it. It's actually got a couple of like really creepy moments as well. Like that Mayday boss. Mayday, Mayday. It's like a what is it I can't remember what he's called. He's not the captain, but he's got something to do with that coordinator or something maybe. Like, and you can tell like he's slightly human. Like he sounds human, but he also sounds really demonic at the same time. So I find that really creepy. The fact that there could actually be a human still in there, but he's unaware that he's a monster, and he's wondering why everybody's shooting at him. I find that quite creepy. So yeah, just like the enemy design itself looks bloody creepy. And also Rachel. Rachel turns into like a mutation, and like she's like screaming, it hurts, and demonic voices and things. So again, there could be a person in there like still alive. I don't know. I find that really creepy. That's 2 like really creepy moments for me. Apart from that game, like I said, the game's a lot of fun. Like I can get rid of this version now, the PS3 version, because I don't need 2 versions. I don't really know if it's that much different, like graphical wise, but yeah, I still really like Revelations. It's great. The raid mode's a lot of fun as well. You maybe heard me talk about in the past. I don't like the second game. I thought the second game was just annoying. Definitely prefer the first one. And the next one is Digimon Survive. So yeah, if you know me, I'm not into visual novel games or games with excessive amount of dialogue. Some games get away with it, like Metal Gear Solid. I love Metal Gear Solid. The cutscenes in those games are really good. I know Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of overdid it, but overall, I still love Metal Gear Solid. That comes complete. But yeah, this, and very good condition as well. I think this was like £14. But you know what, I thought, you know, it's Digimon, it's a visual novel, but it's Digimon. I love Digimon, so I'll give it a shot. And yeah, I was enjoying it for a little while. Like the first 20 minutes of dialogue, and then there's another 40 minutes. No, never half an hour dialogue, maybe. There's a lot of bloody dialogue. And then there's a battle, maybe a couple of battles that take like 5 minutes, and then there's like another 20 minutes of dialogue, and I think I got about 5 hours in, so I did give it like a decent like try. But it's just, it's too much. It's just too much for me, guys. I just don't really like I wouldn't say I'm that into like the battle system either. It's like a tactical, RPG, which I'm not big into. I do like Mega Dimension Neptune. That was a good game. That was kind of like a tactical thing where you move around the board and strategize that way. I liked that game. That also had a lot of dialogue, but I found that more enjoyable. And I did feel there was more combat in that game compared to this. This is just way too much dialogue. So yeah, I just got about 5 hours into this game, and I had to give up. I just couldn't be bothered playing it anymore. It was just making me drowsy. Again, I'm just not into heavy dialogue games. I didn't like Persona 5 because of the excessive dialogue. So yeah, I'm just not into these games. So I'm gonna sell this one. I gave it a try. I wanted to like it because it's Digimon. It was fine at times, like Agumon and Falcomon and Labramon and the other Digimon, Gomamon. They were all there. They were okay, but it was just too much. I just got bored. I wanted to play, I don't know, Digimon Story or Digimon World or something, Those are better Digimon games in my opinion. So the final game is, I think I got it for about £16 maybe. The last game is Sonic Colors Ultimate, which I think this has actually dropped in price now. I don't know if it's dropped in price for this like big over the top box, but yeah, I'm sure it was £16 I got this for. So yeah, I really wanted to get this with the box, even though the box is kind of unnecessary. Like, I'll show you. Box, you can see it's a bit worn, but I don't really care. Like, I'm just happy to have the box, If I wanted it in decent condition, I would probably just bought it like brand new. So yeah. So what does it come with? It comes with this little Sonic like keychain from the movie Sonic 2, which is really cool. Try and turn this round. No, was it? No, it was the first Sonic, wasn't it? The first Sonic movie, I think. Yeah. Yeah. The first Sonic movie. My apologies. Second movie started off with like Knuckles and Dr. Robotnik in the Mushroom World. But yeah, it's really cool. I like this little keychain. Like, I'm not going to open it or anything. I really like it just for to have it. Same like my Streets of Rage 4 like keychain thing. And I don't want to open it in case it breaks or I'll lose it. So yeah, this comes with a keychain and the game. So it's a big box for not really a lot of content. Like, bit weird, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, this comes with whatever that is. Sonic Ultimate Icon Pack. It's codes. Is that just for like avatars? I think. Yeah, avatars are pretty damn cool. Again, the code's probably been used. Disc itself, I think, was again just really good condition. So brand new. So yeah, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Played through this game. It's only like a 5 or 6 hour long game. Maybe it's really short. Yeah, I think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's a great Sonic game, like, at all. It's probably one of my least favourite of the 3D Sonic games. I actually prefer Sonic Forces, which I know is not a popular opinion, but this has got like a very, very similar like vibe to Forces. Where this has obviously got the colours and that. Whereas Forces, obviously, you create your own character, you've got infinite. But yeah, just like the levels, there's a lot of levels, but they're really short, and I really don't like that. Like, I prefer like Sonic games where you got like a decent length level. At least then it's like more memorable. I can't remember like many levels in this game. Remember the way they look, but I couldn't tell you a lot of the levels names because you're not in the levels long enough to like properly like you know get them in your head basically. But I do think visually it is very nice. The colors feel so right. You know, it's a very colourful game. Very colourful like level design. I just wish it was. I don't know. I just wish it was Sonic. Sonic Generations. I know it's too much to ask. Because Sonic Generations is like you know pretty much perfect game in my opinion. I love that game to death. But yeah, like difficult wise, it's pretty easy as well if you're not going for the like the red token things, whatever they are. It's actually a pretty easy game. Like the boss fights are really easy as well. Really not much challenge with this game. But yeah, I'm happy to finally have played through Sonic Colors because this game's evaded me for so long just because it was on the Wii or the Wii U and the PC, which I don't own. Well, I own a PC, but it's not going to run this game, But yeah, I think it's an okay game. Like I'm probably going to keep it in the collection just because it's Sonic and I like the packaging thing here, even though if it is a little bit too big for its own good. I just think it's a little bit over the top, but yeah, I'll put that away in a minute. So yeah, I'd probably give it maybe a 6 out of 10 at best. I think I gave Forces a 6 out of 10, but I think I'd rather play Forces. I don't know, I just think Forces was more enjoyable to me. Again, Forces isn't great either, but I don't know, I had more fun with that. Revelations, I give that, probably a 7. Maybe not, I was thinking about an 8, but maybe not quite an 8. I'll give it a 7 at least. I do like Revelations, it's a great game. Nah, screw it, 8. Yeah, I had a lot of fun Revelations, and I'm still going to go back and play the raid mode, so yeah, 8 out of 10 for Revelations. Digimon Survive, I'm not going to really rate it because it's not really my cup of tea. But like a 5, like an average game. I don't think it's a bad game, it's just average and not really my cup of tea, so I can't really, I can't judge it to be honest. But anyways, yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Again, just a quick pickup video here. I do want to make some videos for Halloween. So what I'm planning on doing is talking about my favourite horror movies. Which is not really something I've really covered in this channel. I've done like horror games, but I've not really talked about horror movies, and I do really like horror movies. The majority, I know there's a lot of really bad movies out there. I might talk about my worst horror movies as well. And I might also talk about my worst or like horror video games that I didn't like or found quite average or something like that. Because I've talked about again like my favourite horror games as well. So I might talk about my least favourite ones. Just for something a little bit different. Who knows? I might talk about some games like individually, like not Resident Evil, hopefully, because I've talked enough about those. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. No promises, but I do like want to try and do something like that just for the October horror month. But anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I better end this now just in case the door, someone comes at the door. So anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Let me know what you think of any of these games. See you guys.